Welcome to this week's episode of Cooking with Adela. Together, we will be cooking some exquisite meals. I will be showing you what I eat throughout the week as I attempt to force myself to eat healthier. And no, my purpose for doing this is not to change my appearance or to lose weight or to be skinnier. My goal is to better my relationship with food and make myself feel better on the inside. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not the healthiest person ever. As much as I want to be, I'm not. Most mornings, I wake up, make myself some chocolate chip Eggo waffles, and call it a day. We can't keep doing that. We gotta change that. I'm very excited to go through with this because I know I'm gonna come out of this a changed woman. So if you're watching this in hopes to maybe actually start eating healthier, then just know we're in this together. And you guys better do this with me because if not, see Mr. Bunny over there? Yeah. Pretty scary guy gonna show up to your house and you don't want to know what's gonna happen next. Here is the game plan. I decided to create this entire Pinterest board dedicated to a bunch of meal ideas. A lot of these are just very aesthetic looking and I really wanted to try making them. Then shortly after I created that Pinterest board, I realized that I was lacking a lot of the ingredients that I needed to make these meals in my refrigerator. So we had to make a trip to the grocery store. Starting off with Monday, the first thing we had this morning was some chlorophyll water. I've actually been keeping up with drinking this every morning as much as I want myself to. Sometimes I forget, but whenever I do, I try to drink it first thing in the morning. You won't be sometimes and then you don't. I usually have breakfast around 10 o'clock in the morning. This morning, I decided to go for a smoothie bowl. Normally, I don't care to make them look super aesthetically pleasing, but just for this video, I set some extra time apart to do that. Okay, so we're in my room now. I have this really bad tendency of eating food in my room. I just don't like eating in my kitchen. It's a bad habit. I need to stop. I just finished taking a bunch of photos of my yogurt bowl and she's looking real scrumptious. It's been a while since I've had a yogurt bowl. I used to make these all the time, but then I started to get lazy and I stopped making them. All of the fruits sank. Love that for me. Alright, so it is now later in the day and I'm gonna be making myself some lunch now. And yes, I am wearing the exact same thing that I was wearing earlier because I've literally been editing all morning and I haven't had a reason to change my outfit. Let's just not pay attention to that. I was trying to figure out what I should make myself to eat and I remembered that earlier this week I actually got myself this Italian sausage ravioli. I eat this all the time except I usually eat the cheese one and this is what it looks like. They're basically these like little pastas that are filled with sausage and cheese. Y'all see this old man right here? He deserves a kiss. A fat, wet, juicy kiss. He never disappoints. Later that afternoon, me and Miss Delilah decided to go out to get some Blaze pizza. This is our favorite pizza place. We come here literally all the time. I would consider this dinner because it was already around 7 p.m. and this was the last meal that I had this day. The toppings that we put on it are spinach, Italian sausage, mozzarella cheese, chicken, pepperoni, jalapeno, oregano, and fresh basil. The last thing I consumed this night was my fave fruit smoothie. I was super full from the pizza, so this was like a snack before bed. I literally finished half of this in just one sitting. Okay, it is currently like 6 o'clock in the morning. I got up super early today and I'm gonna be making myself some breakfast right now. What we're gonna do is I want to make myself some bagels. I have this picture here from Pinterest that I'm gonna be taking inspiration from and hopefully we can achieve the look. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so we are going to be having a lunch in a bit, probably like 20-30 minutes, but before we do that, this is the shot that we're going to be having today. This is the Viva Organic Immunity Boost Wellness Shot. As good as this is for you, it is disgusting. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I hate it, but I force myself to drink it because I know that it's good for me. I can't drink this all in one sip, so you guys are gonna have to sit here and watch me suffer. So whenever I drink these, I do always make sure to read the ingredients on here, and this one has ginger in it, so I'm pretty scared because ginger always tends to burn my throat. Cheers. That is spicy. Halfway there. Okay, we finished it. This is another part where we're going to wait a little bit, let it digest, get the flavor out of my mouth, and then we will be moving on to lunch. Alright, so next we're making a sandwich. I would consider myself a professional sandwich maker. This is the type of meal I make whenever I'm running late, which happens to be all the time. And it just so happened that I was running late this day as well. Alright, so this is what we're having for lunch. We're having a delicious sandwich with some apple slices. I have an addiction to hot sauce, and I add this to literally everything, and this may not be the healthiest thing, but I feel like even if I became the healthiest person on this planet, I cannot live without this. So we're gonna add this to my sandwich. It just makes it 10 times better. Also, can we just talk about the fact that when you flip this sandwich, it literally turns into a heart. Like, what? Alright, now let's do a taste test. Even though I've literally ate this hundreds of times and I know exactly what it tastes like. I love using this garlic bread. That is just chef's kiss. We got some potatoes, chicken, and asparagus, looking very delicious. Now, moving on to the next day. The first thing I did this day was make myself breakfast. I had a very busy day ahead of me, so I wanted to make sure that this breakfast was very filling. Okay, I know I look crazy right now. I haven't gotten the chance to actually get ready, but I just made myself some breakfast. We got some eggs, potatoes, and this toasted bread. And I'm also gonna be drinking my kombucha. This definitely looks like a very filling breakfast. Let's dive in. For lunch, I was feeling some Chipotle. I ordered the usual, a burrito with a side of chips. We got a burrito, very chunky boy, so juicy. We got some hot sauce. For dinner, we're having Alfredo. This is one of the many recipes that are very quick and easy to make. I had a lot of leftover chicken that I needed to do something with, so I thought this recipe would be perfect because I love adding chicken to this. It makes this entire meal taste 10 times better. I am telling you guys, if I went to a restaurant and they served this exact plate, I would not question it. This literally tastes like something that you would get at a restaurant. For breakfast on Thursday, I wanted to have one of my favorite oatmeal recipes. Fun fact, I actually got this recipe off of TikTok a while ago. It looks and tastes so scrumptious. And to go with it, I also decided to make myself my matcha latte. I literally always save a bunch of random oatmeal recipes that I want to try, and this was one of them. It actually came out so pretty looking. Just look at that. And I did also make myself my matcha. I actually haven't had this all week, surprisingly. But now let's actually dive into this. Before any of you come for me, I know that adding chocolate was not the healthiest decision for me to make for this video. I don't regret it because it actually makes this 10 times better. For lunch this day, I actually went out to eat at Panera. I ordered the Asian sesame salad. It has almonds, sesame seeds, wonton strips, cilantro, lettuce, and chicken. It was indeed very delicious. This is one of my favorite things to get here, and I also got a lemonade. This whole meal ended up being so filling that I literally didn't get hungry until later that night. For dinner, I was feeling some chicken quesadillas. I wanted to make a meal that didn't really take too much effort. Making these usually takes me around 10 to 15 minutes. Alright, so moving on to Friday. This morning for breakfast, I decided to make myself some matcha pancakes. This is indeed one of my favorite recipes. If you guys watch my videos or follow me on Instagram, then you probably know how obsessed I am with these. I'll have all the ingredients I used for this recipe here on the screen. And I will admit, I'm not a pancake making expert. My grandma literally always makes fun of me because the shape of my pancakes always come out weird, so let's just ignore that. For lunch, I actually went out and had sushi. I haven't had sushi in a while, so it was definitely very delicious. And I didn't really get much footage except for the videos that I took on my phone, so very sorry about that. But moving on to dinner. Alright, so I think that this is the last meal for this video. I have some Thai tea here that I didn't finish earlier. I'm addicted to this stuff. For dinner, we are having whatever you want to call this. It kind of looks like a salad, but it really isn't. We have some lettuce, rice, avocado, meats, all of the good stuff. I would normally add more to this, like tomatoes or whatever, but I'm really not that hungry right now. I kind of just wanted something to fill me up for the night. Alright, so that basically wraps it up for today's video. I cannot believe we actually went through with this. This is the first time that I've ever ate healthy, consistently, for an entire week straight. I'm the type of person that says, I'm gonna start eating healthy, but then I end up giving up halfway through. This past week has been a very interesting experience. Doing this has really motivated me to want to start eating healthier and actually start taking the gym more seriously. So I will make sure to bring you guys along this journey, because it's gonna be a long one. And like I said, this is a journey. It's only the beginning of it, so please don't attack me if there was any meals in this video that were not healthy at all. Honestly, I wouldn't doubt if there was, but if you couldn't already tell, I don't really have the strictest diet. I literally just eat whatever I want when I want, and I really hope that this video didn't give you guys the wrong idea. I don't want to change the way that I'm eating or force myself to eat healthy for the sake of changing my appearance. I literally want myself to actually feel good on the inside, and I just hope that this video can motivate some of you that may be struggling to make your own meals or keep up with the diet or whatever. Like I said at the beginning, the one thing that really helped me was creating a Pinterest board and actually making an effort to make my meals more aesthetically pleasing, because it was super rewarding to create these meals and take pictures of them and then feel proud of myself later when I've developed an entire camera roll of pictures of my cute aesthetic meals. But yeah, I really tried to make this video as realistic, healthy, and easy to recreate as possible. I don't know, but that is it. Okay, if you guys want to see more videos like this, let me know by liking this video, commenting, subscribing, and turning on your post notifications so you don't miss an upload. I do want to start making more health and fitness related videos, so if there's any specific ones that you would want to see from me, definitely let me know in the comments. Lots of effort went into this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Love you guys very much, and bye!